Good morning, Merry Sunshines. Beth the Comfy Mystic here once again. Thank you for joining me and knowing how we are raising our vibrations in order to ascend into the fifth dimension and be the fifth dimensional beings and higher that we have been and that we're returning to. And I use tarot cards in order to send the messages through that we need to hear in order to be able to do that. Today is April the 25th, Thursday, and let's go ahead and see what source energy and the light wants us to know. Today is the Five of Pentacles. In the third dimensional plane that we exist in, that we are moving away from, beings are afraid. They fear, and there's only darkness, or there's a lot of darkness around them. They fear that they are alone and that it's all struggle and it's all pain. What we need to realize is that we are actually, where the Five Pentacles are, up top in the window, we are actually the light. Rather than feeling today like we are part of that suffering community of beings who are stuck in the third dimension, we need to realize that we are the light for them, and we need to embrace that light today. Something is coming in that will be heavier with dealing with these three-dimensional beings. And even though we are the light, we can't make anyone ascend. We can't make anyone vibrate higher. We can only be a refuge if they choose to see us as that, if they choose to follow us. It's part of their contract to be where they're at right now, and it's not up to us to try to drag them in. Just like the church that is behind this stained glass window, it's there for those who see it, who want it, who want to go in. The church can't make anyone go in to absorb the positive beauty of it. So that is us today. And there is something within this card that speaks even louder as a sign to you about what that might be, who that might be, how it might happen. There's a symbol in the card. Whatever jumps out at you first is the symbol on the card that speaks deeper in its significance for you. So look into the card. Is there a story within the card that you see this one symbol? How does it play a part in this card? What does it specifically mean to you? Is it transforming into something else? And these are the kinds of questions you need to ask yourself, because the cards are rich in symbolism. And it is for you what it is for you. It could be something for somebody else. But that symbol is specifically for you. You may even want to stop the video right now and just take a moment to focus on that and see how it's speaking to you specifically. And I have a IGTV video on creating your story if you want to check that out. There's also a color that's popping out at you more than the others, and it's the first color you see. Everything is the first thing you see, because that is your self coming through versus your ego mind coming through. And whatever that color is, that's the color of chakra that will need more balancing today, specifically in order for you to remain in your light and vibrate at the frequencies you want to vibrate at as dealing with these three-dimensional beings. The color that you choose is actually the color crystal that you could carry around with you to get the vibrational frequency of that color through crystal, because crystals are pretty powerful. You can also wear the color clothing. You can even eat the color food. And then, who's going to come through? There's always an ascended master that shares their DNA with us and their cells with us and their vibrational frequencies with us with each reading. And the high priest is actually a very unique ascended master. It is a representation of our higher self, of us. So call on your higher self to help you with this today. Again, it helps to transform our DNA to that DNA. It helps to transform our cells and our vibrations to the cells and the vibrations of our higher selves. And your higher self is bringing a gift. Whatever item pops out on the page to you, that's the gift. And go deep with it. Sit with it, that item for a minute. Research that item. Whatever you need to do with that item to get more information about why your higher self brought that gift through. What do you need to know from that gift? And again, that's what I do. That's part of my intuition and my knowing as to how to take you deeper into the symbols so that you can get as much information as you can. Sometimes just hearing some of those fifth dimensional questions will help take you more towards the fifth than to the lower dimensions, those types of questions. So anyway, that is the gift that your higher self is bringing through. And now, again, I admonish you to create a mantra, because a mantra is huge when it comes to knowing what source energy is bringing through to you today for your message. And to remember it, a short mantra is easier. You might be just able to remember the cards and know the pictures on the card what the message was. But I write down a short mantra because I feel like that sticks in my mind. I can repeat it, and I make it short, like 2 words sometimes. But please, I would love to hear your mantras. I would love to share your mantras, because each of our mantras helps to give us all the knowledge and wisdom to ascend and to vibrate higher, because again, we're a collective, we're a tribe. We are meant to help or to send the vibrations out, and whoever attaches to it, or is attracted to it, is attracted to it. But I would love to share your mantras. So in my stories, if I have a place to put a mantra, fabulous. I hope you will do that and share your wisdom. If not, you can put your mantra down in this part here so that I can receive that and also share it. I'll ask you first if you want me to share it before. But thank you for doing that. I appreciate that. So create your mantra. And that's it for the day. That's what we need to know. So vibrate high. Keep your light so that others can be drawn to it, like a moth to a flame. You can't make them, but you can certainly put that light out there so that they can feel it and see it. So be that light. And we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.